So on my P38 Range Rover, it's a 1996 model. So this is a 20-year-old exhaust system, and the silencer, rear silencer, completely fell off. There are also a couple rusty spots upstream of this, towards the main muffler. It's time to replace the exhaust, and I finally got a chance to do a real exhaust. We're going to put on a stainless steel MagnaFlow exhaust kit, catback kit, of course. Model number 16899. We'll see how it does. It should be a pretty straightforward installation. Nothing too complicated. Hopefully using the existing hangers. I do think, though, we're going to have to purchase some hardware to reuse, because, of course, the bolts that are in the car aren't going to be reusable on the exhaust system. They're just seized into one solid mass. So let's get into the job, and hopefully it's just as easy as it sounds. So a catback system is going to start, as it describes, immediately after the catalytic converter Y pipe. And we're going to tap into this junction here. This muffler will be removed, which is the primary muffler. And the line goes up and over the axle. We have a secondary junction point, which we'll have to remove. And then the line goes out the rear of the vehicle. So this is what we'll be removing and replacing today, hopefully using all the existing hangers. To start the job, what we're going to be doing, though, is spraying all the bolts down with penetrating fluid. In fact, you may want to perform that operation over a series of days, not hours, but days before begin to spray down these fittings with penetrating fluid. Most likely, well, they won't come undone, most likely. They've been here for eons. So I'll have to use some, probably some MAP gas to heat these up, or just tear them off and replace them. And these are the fittings we'll be working with. These rubber fittings. There's a hanger. Also spray those with silicone lubricant so they can be removed and then reused. So on this primary upper flange, you know what? We're just going to see if we just break these bolts off. There's no point. You know, I'm not going to reuse this hardware, so I'm just going to use some stainless steel replacements for it. And we're just going to see, just twist this right off. There it goes. Nice broken bolt. And the other one should come out just as easily. I mean, there was no chance of this actually threading off. I mean, it's just fused. So we'll just break them off and replace them. So let's see here. Should just be a one-hand kind of job. If I can do it with one hand, it's pretty darn easy. Just basically gonna, if we can. Oh, there we go. Done. So we'll reuse this. And we'll just keep going down the system, taking these hangers off. So in this job, I didn't actually have to undo this split. You probably will. I didn't, because my resonator is long gone. So I was able to just leave this attached and thread it through over the axle and forward towards the front of the car. Pretty easy job. I always liked this. Have you ever noticed on the P38 there's a indentation pressed into the cylindrical muffler? I always thought this was kind of hilarious to make it fit into the car. There was someone's oversight here. Oops. Maybe someone got yelled at for not getting this fit properly. And this job just keeps getting easier and easier. You just thread into the existing pipe hanger there. New muffler, stainless. Get grabbing to that existing hanger. Now we're just going to thread in our new stainless steel bolts. I think I should probably maybe put some gasket sealant there, some exhaust. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just clean it up. It should just be a press fitting, I guess. Just a friction fitting. You know, I mean, I'm only like maybe 15 minutes into this job, and I'm filming it. So this is so simple. Gosh, this could just be done in just a few minutes flat. So we're going to bolt this together and then attach the end section right there. That goes to the chrome tip out the bumper there, and that's going to be the job finished. And then we'll hear how it sounds. This is our last fitting. We need to slot this over the upstream pipe, and then will be a clamp. Just bolt this down real tight. And that'll be it, really. Pretty darn simple. Last hanger. Nice chrome exhaust tip. We're done. Easy as that. So all done. I think it's a really nice fit. I mean, the unit fits in without any modifications to the vehicle whatsoever. All the hangers line up. Everything lines up just fine. The exit pipe looks great. So now let's go and start it up and listen to it. So let's do a highway pull. See how it sounds. You know, it definitely is a lot louder. It's not terrible. It's, like I said, just not what you're going to be used to if you've driven a P38 Range Rover. So let's go ahead and punch it. Let's put it in sport mode. Punch it. $40 miles an hour. 50. And 55. Not terrible, you know. And let's here, if we're on the highway, let's get up to 70 or so. About 65. Let's hold it there. So we're cruising at about 65. I don't hear anything until I hit it. Back off, and it's quiet. So we're on the gas at 65, off. On the gas, off. On the gas, off. Floor it. And off. So if you go straight from a stock exhaust, you know, single pipe exhaust on the Range Rover P38, you know, intact with resonator to a MagnaFlow, it's probably going to sound pretty good. And all in all, I would definitely do this kit. It's not terribly expensive. It looks nice. And it's probably going to outlast this vehicle for certain. Thanks for watching. Awesome. See, why can't it sound like that all the time?